With great enthusiasm, the Global Network for Rights and Development, GNRD, continues with the intention to enhance and support children's rights to play with dignity. In many places around the globe, children's equal rights are ignored and disrespected due to the fact that they live in poor social and economic conditions. This translates into alarming statistics that reflect massive numbers of children who are robbed of their childhood. GNRD shed a clear light on these intolerable facts and established the project I Have a Right to Play after launching the project in Sudan, Ethiopia, State of Palestine and Spain with great success. GNRD took the project to a higher level in Tunisia from the 26th of November to the 1st of December 2014. GNRD gave their main collaborators a visit, 2 orphanage centers for vulnerable children in both Bardo and Sidi Kadra. GNRD had a series of meetings with directors of both orphanage centers to ensure mutual understanding and define the goals of the collaboration. The purpose of the discussion was also to gather information about the arrangement of both centers, main principles, their challenges and other issues. In order to comprehend the living conditions, the background and health situation of the children, GNRD conducted intensive groundwork in the form of needs assessments and evaluations. Where do they have access to a computer? GNRD discovered that the centers did not have proper computers for homework and school assignments that required access to internet. As part of the commitment to support education, GNRD donated laptops, printers and access to the internet. Tunisia is a country with great potential and is succeeding in its democratic transition. Despite the current stability after the revolution in 2011, thousands of families find themselves living in poverty. The high unemployment rate still remains, and Tunisia struggles with the economic growth and job creation. The gap between the rich and poor maintains, the division between low class and high socio-economic status. Uneducated single mothers are faced with the impossible task of providing for their children, and cultural attitudes means that children of single mothers are often rejected by society. GNRD operates with the Article 31 of the United Nations Convention on the Right of the Child, on the right of the child to play, leisure, recreational activities and participate freely in cultural life as a guiding principle.
Essa bola vai rolar, mundo é um tapete verde. Quando a bola chega lá, coração fica na rede, na rede, na rede. Olá!
GNRD implemented an organized sports camp for a total of 65 vulnerable children ranging from 6 to 17 years old. The theme of the training sessions were self-development and team building. Physical activities were used to stimulate their creativity and increase their self-esteem.
Everybody have to show that they are good at gymnastics, you know? Okay, next one.
These sessions were based on play-based learning through various sports and games to teach children skills and good life values in order to motivate them to the utmost. They learned the importance of warm-up and stretching before playing sports. Through many activities, the children worked together as a team and faced entertaining challenges. The children were encouraged to develop their talents. They learned football shooting technique. After several exercises, they learned new skills. Boys and girls were blended together to ensure equal rights to play and the inclusion of girls into the game. Therefore, GNRD emphasized girls' empowerment and the children learned about mutual respect between genders. In order to give the children opportunity to enjoy their right to play in safe and adequate environment, GNRD was well prepared with necessary first aid equipment.
Can you tell him that you're going to bring him ice?
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle.
In order to maximize the opportunity for children to enjoy participating, practicing and competing in sports, GNRD prepared an official and all-day sports tournament. The GNRD Chief Public Relations Manager ensured that the whole event was recorded.
This is Africa.
Teams were categorized mostly according to age. Gender within teams were irrelevant, and 9 teams total were formed for the tournament. In partnership with a collection of wide array of sponsors, GNRD ensured all required equipment, including full uniforms, shin pads and shoes were provided for all participating children. In light of Tunisia's democratization, GNRD utilized the opportunity to introduce the children to democracy in both theory and practice by making voting for captain in secrecy an important element of the tournament in order to awaken their democratic consciousness. GNRD gave these fairly elected captains an opportunity to proudly wear their captain patches and to further develop leadership skills by serving their teams and taking a responsibility with well-defined roles. GNRD combined sports activities with ideologies of human rights and development in order to both support rights to play and educate children about their rights. Therefore, children competed in either junior rugby or football in the name of peace, equality and unity. The head coach got involved in the rugby game with the youngest children to make sure that all of them would get the ball and to encourage them to play together. GNRD ensured a child-friendly approach to competition. After every game, both teams formed a circle together with holding hands where they celebrated and thanked their opponents for a friendly match. In a collaboration with the National Organization of Childhood, GNRD arranged an animation in the form of dance tutorial. The tournament structure aimed to give the children an experience reflecting the Olympic ideals, respect for the game, rules and discipline. The children were very taken with the experience. Participation was the most central element, and that every child got the opportunity to shine and have fun according to their level and interest and free of discrimination. The commentator encouraged the children to do their best. Gianardi observed that the children learned the value of working effort for success, and they improved their behavior, confidence, tolerance and social connections. The benefits that can be drawn from sports are certain, like Nelson Mandela once stated. Sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language they understand. Sport can create hope where once there was only despair. The guests of honor were famous sports champions. They came to encourage the children and present the awards.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifted.
Most importantly, all the children received medals for their participation.
It surrounds us, every nation, all around us, singing forever.
The project was supported by the Tunisian government and promoted significant public awareness about children's rights through the many journalists and media outlets who attended the event.
I will be stronger, they'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger, they'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes.
The project has been cemented and will now multiply as the project evolves into an international phenomenon.